There are two broad constituencies within OEB, one of which are students who, and they probably knew they were going to be in OEB at Harvard University from the age of about 3.5. They developed at the age of 2.5 a passion for a particular group of organisms. They had a fetish on snails or something. Not that OEB is packed with snail fetishists, I hasten to add. That's constituency one. The second one, which is larger actually, is what you might call a general biology constituency. The cool thing about the OEB end of bio, at least when I was an undergraduate, is you've got to go to really cool places and do cool things. So I went to Nepal to study bats, and I went to New Guinea to study giant rats, and I went to Australia to study butterflies. I mean, it was irresistible. Turns out that I was wrong, and I fortunately learned that fairly early on in graduate school. The best way to answer the questions I was interested in, the most fulfilling way intellectually, was to throw away the exotic air travel, throw away the rainforest, throw away the great mountain ranges of the world, and bury myself in a fruit fly lab. And so actually I feel, as a result, I've got a nice all-round scientific education. I know my molecular biology, molecular genetics, I've done a lot of it, but I also have a real visceral sense and considerable experience in doing field bio. There's the E within OEB, this beautiful, powerful theory which ties together that great morass, that great mess, that great breadth of biology. This single, it's such a stunningly simple idea, and yet it explains so much about biological diversity. I'm pointing out the window at complete lack of biological diversity, but anyway, in principle there's biological diversity outside the window, or whatever, 15 million species on the planet. But it explains us. It's a really fantastic idea to wrap your modified ape brain around, that we are just modified apes. I mean, that's a pretty sobering realization.